All right, it is Miss Fitzgerald here doing a video showing you how you should be planting your seeds so you can see your cilantro plants grow. So, when you went to school, you should have gotten a pot. Inside of your pot should be a bag of soil, and in the soil, there's your seeds. So first, take your bag of soil out of your pot, and then you want to open your bag of soil. Again, your hands are going to get a little bit dirty. It's probably going to get a little bit messy. You're going to have to clean up afterwards. Make sure you ask your parents of where a good spot is for you to plant your plants. So I'm taking my paper towel out that's covered in soil. And then I'm going to pour my soil into my cup. Again, we're trying our best to try to not be super messy. It's probably going to get a little bit messy. Okay, great. So I have my soil in my cup. I kind of want to make sure it's even. So I'm using my fingers to pat it down and make it even. Okay. Now it's time for me to open my seeds. So I'm going to be very careful because the seeds are small as I'm opening my paper towel. And then I see my seeds. You should be able to see them. You can't really see them in my hand, but they're like little balls. Okay, so these are cilantro seeds. This is the pack that all of your seeds came from. I'm going to read some information about these seeds and the grow guide to help us out. So it says, sow 1 to 2 seeds per inch in rows in the garden and then to stand 2 inches apart. Leaves can be harvested once plants are established and before flowering. So we want to make sure it says plant 1 to 2 seeds per inch. And it also says to make sure they're about 2 inches apart. Our plants need full sun, which means that we need to make sure we're putting our plants somewhere with a lot of light, by a window or somewhere. And we want to make sure that we're kind of pushing our plants down into our soil. And it should take 7 to 10 days for our plants to grow fully. And it also says it's great for 12-inch containers, which is the container we have, so we're great. Okay, so I'm taking my first seed now. I'm pushing it down into the soil, making sure it's covered. And remember, I need to make sure they're at least 2 inches apart, so I'm going to do some estimating here. To make sure that my seeds are about 2 inches apart and have room to grow, and they're not going to grow into each other. Okay, and I'm making sure my seeds are all covered up. And the last thing I need to do is just add a little bit of water. Not a lot of water, just a little bit of water. I have a watering pail because I have plants in my house already, but I'm just going to make sure. And we want to make sure we don't overwater it. We never want to overwater a plant, okay? So as you check on your plant, when your soil gets dry, that's when you want to add a little bit more water, but you don't want to overwater it. Okay. And now everything is planted, and I'm going to put it by my windowsill over here so it can get lots of sun, and I can't wait to see it grow. And I can't wait for your plants to grow as well. Let me or your teachers know if you have any questions, and send your teachers pictures of your plants as they grow. Okay, need to wash my hands now. They're dirty. All right, have a great day.